Hi, in this video, we will see labeled break in Java, labeled break statement in Java. So we already saw that what is break statement in our previous video, unlabeled break. So break statement is usually used in the following scenarios. Use break statement to come out of the loop instantly. Whenever break statement is encountered inside a loop, the control directly comes out of the loop and the loop gets terminated for the rest of the iterations. So the moment when you see break statement, it will not even execute the rest of the iterations. It will directly come out of the loop. If it is used along with if statement, whenever break used inside loop, so that the loop gets terminated for a particular condition. Okay, so when you use a break statement inside a nested loop, then only the inner loop gets terminated. So all these things we already saw with an example in our previous video. Here we will see only labeled break. The syntax will be break and you need to mention that label name and then semicolon. Okay, so types of breaks are unlabeled and labeled. In our previous video we have seen unlabeled, so now we will see labeled. Okay, for that let me go to Visual Studio Code. I created labeled break demo class. So inside this, first I'll write one for loop. Int I is equals to 1, I less than, I can say 5, so I plus plus. So inside this I have another for loop. Int j is equals to 1, j less than 3, j plus plus. So now I am printing system.out.println I value then I'll print j value. So inside this, okay, first we'll try to execute this and see what happens exactly, what is the output. So let me clear this. Java labeled break dot Java. You see 1 1 1 2 2 1 2 2 3 1 3 2 4 1 4 2. The reason is until it is only less than 3. For 1 2 4 it will execute 1 2. Okay, that's how it will execute. Now what I'll do, after printing the value, if I equals to 2, okay, if I equals to 2, then I want to break. What to break? So if I mention something like this, okay, if I mention something like this, this is only for this loop. So inside this loop, so the moment when it sees I is equals to 2, then it will not execute it will not execute this break statement. So I will be 1 3 4. Okay, 1 3 4. So 1 3 4. So it is executing 2. When it executing 2, it is printing 2, but j value is what? 1. But after this printing, I'm using this break statement. Because of that, it already printed, but it is not printing 2 2. The reason is the moment it sees I is equals to 2, it is not executed rest of this for loop. Okay, but this is normal break statement. So we have seen in our previous video. But I want to terminate outer loop. I is equals to means I want to terminate entire for loops. So all this. So for that I can name a label. Means I can name a for loop. What is that? I can say first for loop, and you need to put colon. Okay. So the same way you can put second for loop. Okay. But here break and second for loop break both are work similarly. The reason is if you put a label or not, it is inside this loop, right? So if you put second for loop, and it should give the same output for me this time also. You see that 1 1 1 2 1 1 1 1 2 2 1, the same thing. Means even no need to mention this label. If you mention label also, no problem. But it is inside this loop, unlabeled break is also enough. But from this loop, I want to break the outer loop. So that time I need definitely this label. The reason is this break is applicable for this loop only. So, but I need to mention, don't break this one. I want to break the entire top, outer loop. So this time it will print I is equals to 1. It will come here, I 1 1, it will print. Okay. The moment I is equals to 2, it will print 2 also, but after that it will not print. It will come out of that loop. So if you execute this, you see that 1 1 1 2 2 1. So for the first time, 1 1 1 2. 3 less than 3 is false, so it will come out of that. 2 became 1. So 2 is equals to 1, it will print 2. J is equals to 1. 2 1 it will print, but the moment when I is equals to 2, it's breaking that. So because of that, only 3 rows it is printed. Okay, that's how this label will helpful. Okay, from this loop I'm terminating outer loop. So that is the advantage when you label for these loops. Okay, this is all about labeled break example. Okay, so what could be the possible interview questions from here? What is break statement in Java? What is labeled break statement in Java? So break statement or unlabeled break statement we have seen in our previous video, and labeled we have discussed in this video. Okay, so that's all in this video. Thank you.